Jerome said, everyone else in the world gave up on me. You all never did. And for me, it's so important not to give up on folks. At the age of 18, he came out to Portland, Oregon, where his uncle and aunt lived. Sadly, quickly his uncle introduced him to methamphetamines, shot him up at the age of 19, his first time shooting methamphetamines. Jerome then went on a 20-year run as a major player in the drug crime world here in Oregon. Spent about 10 of those years incarcerated. Went through numerous treatment programs, always a treatment failure. So important not to give up on folks because, when folks are broken, they can easily get, just to that place of, it's why they use drugs, because they're broken. And it's when you see that, recovery happen, that's when they become, who they should be, the healing, the spiritual growth. It's an amazing gift to be able to see lives transformed in recovery. From, living on the streets to being in and out of prison, jail, doing some pretty, not very nice things. Came into our program for the first time in 2003. Sadly, he walked out the front door the first time in handcuffs. And so Jerome is back now out on the streets doing his criminal behavior, his drug use, drug dealing. He was over by the Mac stop by Lloyd Center, and the 7th grade girl walked up to him. And Jerome, actually, his first day with us, we have a speakers bureau where we speak at many middle schools, high schools throughout the Portland metropolitan area. And the 7th grade girl walked up to him and said, at the Mac stop, said, "I'm never going to use drugs or alcohol because of what you said to me." And for Jerome, it was this powerful, cathartic moment. If I had that kind of an impact on a kid, I want to change my life. Called us back up, called his probation officer back up, said, "Can I come back into treatment?" We both said, absolutely yes. Has now been clean and sober ever since. Got off parole in 2005, started volunteering for us, and then we hired him quickly thereafter. Out of all the clients I've ever had, he is the most committed to being a parent and just loves his kids. He has 6 children, 6 grandkids, and just a phenomenal parent and role model. And 3 years ago, graduated with his master's in social work from Portland State. Toughest part about changing in recovery is giving up the old relationships. Grant would be so meaningful to us is we would really try and use it to enhance the recovery of our clients is by building this strong partnership with their support members and our alumni and try and enhance that relationship building with some specific, like, hey, let's buy Trailblazer tickets. You can take your support member out. Because our clients, most of them are pretty low income and pretty much, always are kind of taking from the support person. So we see this as a wonderful opportunity that now, hey, I don't have to always take, I can give back and feel, give them a better sense of self and self-esteem. Why I chose to work with this population is a large part of how I grew up. I grew up with an alcoholic father who was a very violent man. He left when I was 8, never saw him again. As a child of an alcoholic, I know what trauma it does to a kid. The men who come in have been pretty broken by life. For folks who grow up with this horrific childhood, early trauma, sexual abuse, mental, physical, emotional abuse, but we have to believe hope is possible. It's an amazing gift to work with this population. I think partially out of my spiritual beliefs, I think as you've done unto the least of these, you've done unto me. And so for me, it's extremely important to work with the folks that society really kind of doesn't want to work with. To do this work, to see men transform their lives in recovery by choosing to be abstinent and then becoming the parent, human being they get, they should be and get to be.